This is the 2020 Mercedes-Benz GLS 580, and it is the flagship Mercedes SUV. This car is already so popular in North America. I'm hearing that people are trying to buy them cash off of other people that buy them and then export them to and other places. Really? You want one so badly? That's crazy. It is a really nice SUV though, I have to say. First of all, pricing. Just under $100,000 gets you a GLS 450, which is great, but because it's heavy, what you really want is a GLS 580, like this one. Prices start at 118,000 Canadian dollars plus taxes. As tested, it's like 140, which is quite a lot of money, but at least you can see where it goes. This new generation GLS is the first time that it makes me say that yes, it deserves that S at the ending of the name, because the aura, the feeling inside this thing is on par with the S-Class. So if this is supposed to be a jacked up S-Class, they finally made it. First things first though, it is a very good looking SUV. The headlights in front grille, side profile, there's just enough amount of chrome. The rear taillights that kind of resemble the actual S-Class. The exhaust cutouts on the bumper. I really like it. I mean, this is a very good looking SUV, and I have to say that looks wise, I think I prefer it versus the BMW X7. I mean, from far away, the X7 seems to have a bit more road presence. This one is a little bit more discreet, so it can, blend in a little bit, but up close, this is much prettier. Also, a very nice detail, which I really appreciate, is that all the exterior lights are LED. There's no 1980 little lamp here. It's all good, modern, expensive tech. Under the hood, we get a 4-liter V8 twin-turbo engine that makes 483 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. Combined with a 9-speed automatic and the help of 4Matic all-wheel drive and the little EQ Boost micro hybrid system, this thing from 0 to 100 goes by the time you finish saying woo! Or something like that. Speaking about EQ Boost, it's a little micro hybrid device that's built into the transmission, and what it really does is provides 21 extra horsepower to help the car with the start-stop system, and it also helps it coast until it comes to a complete stop. It makes the car much smoother, and it's pretty cool. Why not? Performance is not really mind-blowing. I mean, this thing is a heavy SUV, and honestly, the whole thing is a little bit more chill. It doesn't need to go really explosively fast, but it is quick. It's not slow. Don't get me wrong. It also has a kind of scary sound coming out of the exhaust. Speaking about scary stuff, what's not really scary is fuel consumption. I mean, over the week, I've averaged 15 liters per 100 kilometers. That's with quite a bit of highway in it and a very gentle foot. If you start hammering and, stop paying attention, the numbers can climb quite drastically. But if you consider the weight, the size, and the performance, it's actually not that bad. All GLS models come with standard air suspension. So you have this button here and you can raise it up or lower it down. If you put it into sport mode, it automatically lowers the body. If you put it in off-road mode, it automatically raises the body. And if you add the optional e-body control, then you can control each corner separately. You can make it curve into the turn so passengers feel less nauseous. Or you can make it bounce in muddy puddles, just like Peppa Pig. On the road, the GLS is literally like a roller. You know, that big bulldozer thing with a cylinder in the front that paves the road? Yeah, because it doesn't matter what's on the road, this thing will just smoothen it out. It's like a tank, but a comfortable tank. It's like a magic carpet, really. See? Those were train tracks. I barely felt anything. And it's also very quiet in here. If you decide to push it in the corners, well, first of all, you're going to realize that it doesn't hide its weight. It does feel like a very heavy SUV. It's going to lean and complain and understeer. The more you keep pushing, the more it's going to complain. But it is very capable, though. However, if you decide to go all ballistic on it, well, Remember to leave your kids and your wife at home, otherwise you're going to be listening to a lot of screaming in Dolby Surround. Oh, and speaking of surround, the sound system in this car, oh my god, this Burmster sound system, it's so good. The interior is all the money. The materials look and feel superior to anything else on the market. Fit and finish is incredible, and so is the technology you get on board. Of course, it comes with adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, lane departure control, automatic lane changing, you name it. Technology in here is crazy, even the backup cameras, everything. The infotainment system is really easy to use, has very nice graphics, it supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and quite frankly, there's a menu here that says massage, and when you press that play button, oh yeah. The rear seats have almost the exact same adjustments as the front ones. And once you bring the armrest down, you'll be surprised to find a nice little tablet built into it from where you can control your seat comfort, your ambient lights, and of course, turn on your massage. The front seats support the body so well, it's almost like, I don't want to get out of here. It's like so comfortable. Needless to say, you also get wireless charging in the front and the back. You have a lot of USB-C ports all around, and you get cup holders that are heated or cooled, just like your seats, front and back. Now, the third row of seats isn't the roomiest in the class, especially if adults try to sit back there. But of course, if necessary, they will sit there and they will be grateful. When you don't need the rear seats, with a press of a button, you can power fold the third row, and then the trunk from 355 liters goes all the way up to 2,400. It looks like a basketball court. Now we just need the Greek freak to come and do some. The heads-up display is one of the largest heads-up display I've ever seen. It's crystal clear, and you can customize 3 panels into whatever you want. I have my off-road angles on the left, my speedometer in the middle, my ride height on the right, and basically that's everything I need. I am totally sure that in North America, this thing will do very well. I mean, it has all the pedigree it needs for a very successful full-size SUV. In terms of would you buy it and how it stacks up in the class, I have to say that I probably would prefer it over the X7 BMW, unless the third row spaciousness, roominess, whatever you want to call it, is the most important thing. Then I think the X7 has the upper hand. It's a little bit roomier back there. However, this one looks better and feels better in general. I think I'd pick this one. Now remember, in North America, we also have the GM trucks. We also have the Navigator. So there's plenty to choose from. Overall score for this GLS 580 will be a very, very good 8.9 out of 10. And before we go, remember to subscribe, share this video with your friends, leave us a comment, thumbs up if you like this video, thumbs down if you don't. But until next time, be well, take care.
Perfect.